Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. So, there's a whole another drama going on that has stemmed from the Met Gala. This one involves Riri again, but this time around, Tyla. Tyla is bringing the drama to the internet. And, I think that Tyla should not have done this, in my opinion, because even though the moment was caught on camera where Tyla was standing behind Riri and we had no idea what took place. So Tyla decided that she was going to come out and say something about it. Tyla should have written that moment on a piece of paper and burn it. And this is why Riri will never speak to Tyla. Tyla is just extremely immature. Like, she moves fast, she does things without thinking, and that's not gonna fly with Riri because not even when Riri was younger, Riri was like this, right? And besides, let's keep it real. If you have been embodying the girl, Riri says, listen, girl, I'm going to be legend. So I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to be legend. Okay. But everyone is going to love Riri naturally because she has done so well in her career. She has inspired a lot of people through her music and her art form. So Riri was at the Met Gala. And Tyla was like, hi, Riri. And Riri was like, girl, my baby daddy is calling. Because Riri is ensuring that she reminds the world so that the world doesn't have to remind her that she's a baby mama and A$AP Rocky is her baby daddy, because she knows this is what the industry does. She knows this is what the internet does. So before anyone puts it in her face, she has embodied that title and she wears it beautifully and unapologetically, right? But as I was saying, so Tyla was like, hi to Riri. Riri was like, bye girl, my baby daddy is calling, okay? Because Riri, maybe many people do not notice this as well, Riri was pissed that Rocky was over there speaking with another hottie and she was waiting on him, and it seemed as though Rocky had no intentions of wrapping up the conversation. Riri wanted to get out of her costume. She wanted to change in her party piece and go home. And people said that Riri looked as though she didn't want to be at the Met Gala. Riri always wants to be at the Met Gala. Once she shows up for the Met Gala, she wants to be there. But Rocky was comfortably dressed. Riri was not comfortably dressed. And remember that Riri gave birth to 3 babies back to back, right? So that woman wanted to be out of that heavy costume in something more comfortable, and she wanted to head off to Jay-Z and Beyonce's party because she said it when she was being interviewed. She said she can't wait to get to Jay-Z and Beyonce party. They throw the best Met Gala after party, right? So she was so mad. Rocky was over there, talking to that girl, not reading the cues that she was given to him, and she was giving Rocky the let's go look, but Rocky was so engaged in his conversation that that girl was like, man, you're doing too much. It's time for us to go. So when they were in their bus back into their hotel room, they had a little bit of a moody conversation, which is completely normal and completely natural, because when two people have, as I've said yesterday, when two people have a healthy relationship, these are the conversations that they have, right? But after the conversations, they still have a lot of love and respect for each other that they can move past it from it because it's nothing. But, still yet, powerful couple, it's gonna go viral, and it went viral. So that went down But Tyla had to come to the internet. She had to let the internet know what happened. Tyla is a hot mess express. Hot mess express, honey. And she has ruined any opportunity and any chance of having any decent conversation, communication with Riri, because that happened. The internet did not need to know about it, but she had to come to the internet to let us know that, you know, she tried to talk to Riri. Riri briefly said hi, but then got on the phone and said her baby daddy was calling. She was standing behind Riri. She never knew how to approach Riri, right? But let's take a look at both clips together so that you guys can get an essence of exactly what went on and what Tyler had to say. And then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
You know how we do that. What do you think about tonight? Was good tonight? You had a good time tonight? Look, I just got here, man. I'm just happy to see everybody. That's a fact. This is backstage live. I won't be backstage live. I caught you at this fashion show. Look at my God. Yeah.
See you again, bro.
Likewise. Big love.
World.
I appreciate that, man. You know how we go. Big love.
I look crazy right now, but I just woke up. My voice is raspy. But basically, everyone knows I love Riri. Oh my gosh. So I met her last year. And she was cool. You know, I met her, but I think she was occupied because she was like, I went up to her, I was like, oh, hey, you know. She was like, hey, my baby daddy's calling me. And then she left. And I was like, oh, maybe she was busy. So I don't know. I felt awkward. What the heck? I felt awkward. I don't know how to say hi. If I feel like someone's busy, it's like, So this time, I was waiting for my car and she was right there. And I was, yeah. So this time, yeah, I don't want to go up because I felt like she was busy. You know what I mean? And the last time she was busy. So I want to, like, when we do speak, if we do end up speaking ever, I want it to be, like, calm. So we both can just, you know, vibe and talk nicely.
Now, guys, there you have it. Did Tyla do something bad? No, she did not do anything bad. She just wanted the people to know that she said hi to Riri. Riri didn't have the time to speak to her. And Tyla is saying, you know, she was a bit intimidated to approach Riri. She never really knew, like, how to approach her, right? And Tyla is still young, so it's not really a big deal, but it's just that I'd prefer for Tyla not to put this out on the internet because they're gonna twist this in so many ways, okay? But one thing Riri doesn't allow to happen is animosity when it comes to her name. So at the next event, we're gonna see Tyla and Riri in a photo and Riri talking to Tyla. Because Riri doesn't like drama and she doesn't want anyone to think that she has anything personal against Tyla. And I don't believe Riri has anything personal against Tyla. I believe that Rihanna was just having some sporadic moments there and it had to do with A$AP Rocky. And as you guys know, as I've been telling you guys last week, it is alleged that Rocky is allegedly messing around with a white hottie at Vogue. Yes, honey. So I don't know if it's gonna come out. I don't know if that is what is causing the Moody moment, but I believe as time passes, we may learn more. We may learn more as well as may not, because Rihanna does keep her private life private. But let me know what you guys think about, you know, Tyla coming out to tell us about what happened when she tried to talk to Riri. And we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.